Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and today we're continuing our daily ranked. We're going to be using the Dragonmaids again. We might be changing up the decks because that Xyz event is coming out probably, I think, on the day that this video is coming out. But I got some quick things to talk about. So first of all, this is the deck in case you wanted to know the deck list. I haven't changed it since last time. I'm not crafting anything at the moment because of the Xyz event. I don't know what the rules are gonna be, and I don't currently have a pure Xyz deck, or XYZ, whatever you want to call it. I don't have a pure deck for that, and I don't know what the rules are, so I don't know what I want to play. And apparently they announced that you get like double points if you play with your own deck as opposed to using one of their pre-constructed decks, and I don't know how good the pre-constructed decks are actually going to be. So I'm curious to see what the actual rule set is going to be, if it's going to limit certain cards, limit you from probably obviously using other types of summoning like fusion and stuff. So I just want to see what's up, and then maybe I'll make a deck for it. Just depends. And we might have to craft some cards to do that, so I'm saving this material. Now, other note, the day that this is coming out will probably be the 17th, which means that this patch that they announced will already be out. So I don't know if this will work anymore, but I wanted to show you in case it does work, because I don't really see a good reason that they would patch this, because some people are calling this the quote-unquote gem exploit. I don't think it's really an exploit. It's more of like an RNG manipulation type thing. But it's a good way to pretty much get twice as many gems as you would on a normal day. And it's by manipulating what missions you get. Now you can see here, I didn't claim my missions for today just because I wanted to show what you can do and what you can't do. So first of all, when you log in, you always get the daily login. You can claim this, no problem. You can also claim your Spectate Duel if you want to do the Spectate Duel. It's only 5 gems. It's not worth that much. But it does add up over time if you do it every single day. Now, you can see these missions right here. How many missions do we have at the moment? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. So there are a total of 9 different missions that you can have here. And so how the system works is every day it gives you 3 random missions. But you can also stack up the missions over days. And a given day can't give you a mission that you already have, right? So if I have duel and solo mode twice, I can't get that mission again until I complete it. Now, what the manipulation is you can see that these missions are worth different amounts. So like the solo duel one is worth 10 gems, whereas winning 2 ranked duels in a day is worth 50 gems. Dueling in ranked 3 times is worth 50 gems. Activating a trap card is worth 20 gems. Winning a duel in ranked is 30 gems. Dueling in ranked is 20. And then destroying cards is 20. The other 2 missions are activate spell cards, which will be the same as activate trap cards. You'll get 20. And the last one is duel in solo mode 3 times. And you will get 20 gems for that. So you can see that there's 3 missions that are worth more than all of the other missions. And that is win 2 duels in ranked, duel 3 times in ranked, and win 1 duel in ranked. Now, what the manipulation here is we are not ever going to claim any challenge rewards that aren't those 3 challenges. So this is also going to make it good for the daily ranked stuff, because it's going to ensure pretty much after the first few days that we'll get 3 duels a day in, instead of sometimes only having 1. So the goal is going to be complete these missions, and they're all going to be completed simultaneously as long as I can win 2 ranked duels within our 3 duels, and that will also have us winning 1 ranked duel. Now at the end of the day, I will be claiming only those 3 missions and nothing else. I will claim these 50 gems, these 50 gems, and these 30 gems. That adds up to 130 gems. You saw we already claimed 20 for the daily. login. So 150 total plus the spectate, 155 gems total on a day. Now I only have 7 missions at the moment, so those 2 that I'm missing have the chance of showing up on any given day until we have them. Once we have them, then we just never complete them, and then they can't show up again, and we ensure that we only get the 3 missions that we want that are worth the most gems. So you'll see that even if we complete this all the way to the end, as long as we don't pick up the rewards, the mission won't go away, and so it will still like be tagged as you have this mission, so you can't receive it again. Now, being that this video is going to come up after the patch, we'll have to see if that's still true or not once the patch actually drops. But anyways, we're going to get into our daily rank today. We have at least 3 duels that we will be playing with the Dragonmaids. And then at the end, I'll claim the packages, and I'll try and make sure I don't accidentally claim the ones I don't want to claim. And we need 2 wins for gold, so as long as we complete the challenges that we're hoping to complete, we will be gold 1 today. So let's get into it. Now, maybe that was a little bit confusing, but hopefully you understand. I don't really see it as being an exploit, just because it's kind of abusing the system, but it's also a lazy system, right? Like, there's only 9 different missions. You can have all of the missions at once. So it's kind of, it seems more like RNG manipulation to me. And I don't think it would be anything that you could possibly get banned for. It's not like you're exploiting like a bug in the game or something. It's not a bug. It's the intended way that it's supposed to work. You're just using it to your advantage. So, Dragonmaids. What are we trying to do turn 1? Probably want a Pot of Prosperity first. Because we really want a way to search changeover if possible. We'll go 6 cards. Get rid of you, 1 Pisty. Need 2 more. Nightmare Phoenix is fine. Do we do Twin Triangle? I've never summoned Twin Triangle, and since we don't have Unicorn, I think that is a safe bet. Okay, that can pull changeover for us. We don't want another Pot of Prosperity. Okay, so we are going to grab Chamber. And then we put these back in whatever order, because literally the second we summon Chamber, the deck's gonna shuffle. So here we go. Chamber, don't want to activate that. We get change over. Now, how do we want to do this? I think we just change over with these. Do I really not have another play? Wait, what does Spheres need? It's just 2 dragon monsters, so actually we can do some stuff here. I'm trying to think if there's a better order to do this, but I also think that maybe the order doesn't matter. Because obviously Nurse can summon something from the graveyard. But whether or not we have something that Nurse summons doesn't really end up mattering. So I think rather what I would do is just activate this, get the red dragon back. He can go over here. Now we have this card in our graveyard, which I talked about adding last time. Pretty much what this is going to do for us is if Shayu is going to get destroyed, we can banish that card from our graveyard instead and save Shayu, which is nice. We're also going to make Spheres here, and that puts Chamber in the grave for us. So then start a standby phase of next turn. We can summon Nurse, summon Chamber, get Chamber's effect to search another Hospitality. Or maybe I'll search a Downtime. I also learned how to use Downtime. I learned 2 things. First of all, I don't know how I didn't realize this, but Chamber can summon Shayu and House from the graveyard because she just says, yeah, I want to activate this. She just says level 7 or higher. She doesn't say level 7 or 8. So she's the only one who can do that. So we go Nurse. Summon over here. We just want to be out of the way of the spheres in case it would be relevant. And then we'll select chamber. This guy hasn't even played yet. And like his turn finally starts and I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. But yeah, I also learned how to use downtime. Which downtime, you can pretty much treat it like a free search because whenever your Dragonmaids are coming back to your hand during the battle phase, you can chain downtime to it. And apparently, I haven't done it, but from what I heard, if you chain downtime to them coming back, then you just get a free search from it as well. Do we care about that? That's his normal summon. I feel like we just let him do whatever. Okay, so we're at the start of the battle phase. Do we want a spheres here? I mean, he's definitely gonna try to kill... He's gonna try and kill spheres, so I think we have to use spheres. We'll come bring out the red dragon. And there's actually no point to toggle on here because I don't have another dragon in here. I am going to spheres just because it really messes up his play. He'll only be able to play back row. He won't have another summon unless, of course, he's got a way to special summon. Plus, it lets us get Parlor, which is what I really want here. Now, if we did have another dragon, I could send a dragon with Parlor, and then that would be able to special summon, but I really would rather have a Tiding, I think. Or am I dumb? I can get the Tiding next turn, because I don't need it this turn. Yeah, I'm stupid. You don't need that. Because I can just play the Parlor next turn, because this play lets me put it back in my hand. Yeah, I think that was the right play. Next turn we can play the Parlor. Do we want to put these back? I don't think we do. He's ending the battle phase. I kind of want this one back, actually. Oh, but that's Parlor. I forgot the chamber isn't level 3. Okay. That's not a big deal. We should be fine. Perfectly fine still. What's he gonna have? 2? 3? Now he was playing Shiranui. I don't know if that means he's just playing basic zombies, because he wasn't playing like a super special Shiranui card or anything. He's playing Spirit Master, which just lets you... I guess it does say from your hand, so he must not have had another Shiranui in his hand. What can I summon with this? Wait, what? Oh, you can summon from your hand. I didn't even realize that. Sure, give it to me. I thought it was only from your graveyard. I think I've only ever summoned from my graveyard with that effect. Now, this will let us search another hospitality. He's got something. So, now the question is... do we want to make something? Access code could be good. Okay, he surrendered. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna get around all that back row. But whatever. I think the play was access code. The only problem, maybe I should have link 1'd first. Link 1 and then access code, so that way I can banish 2. Because spheres is light, right? Because access code can only use its effect based on how many different attributes you have. Let me check. Yes, spheres is light, and then Pisty is dark. So we could have easily link 1'd, then used access code to pop 2 back row, which means there's only 2 back row left. Shayu can negate one of them. So we pretty much only have to worry about 1 back row at that point. And then we can do hospitality to put Parlor back on the field. Parlor, send Tiding, so then if the back row is devastating, then we're okay still. So I think that was perfectly fine. That's probably the play that I would have wanted to make there. Alright, let's get into the second duel. Alright, we're gonna go first again. So, what are we looking at here? Do we want to make spheres turn 1? That seems like... Hold up. You can make Shayu out of this hand. So we go Chamber, we activate Chamber, we search Changeover. Then we activate Changeover to summon House. Oh, you can use 2 kitchens? So yeah, we use the 2 kitchens. And then we activate Changeover again. Send a Chamber back to our hand. Then we activate Changeover again. Don't ask me why this card isn't once per turn, by the way. And now we can use the house that we just made to make Shayu. So that's a good learning lesson right there. I've seen someone do that before, that's why I knew that even without a big dragon, there is ways, and we didn't have a battle phase that we could use in this turn. Now the question is, do I want to hospitality to summon Kitchen? Because I'm just going to pull the Chamber out, so I want dragons for them to be able to summon. Now, as I talked about previously, nope, not that. Chamber can summon House. So we're going to send the red one using Hospitality. Then we're going to use Kitchen's effect to send... Send what? We don't need to send Nurse right now. I think that would be too hasty. If Chamber summons House, then we probably just want to send Parlor. And I say send, it actually adds it to your hand, and then you have to discard one, but since that was the only one we had. So, and then I think we sit on this field. This is a okay field. Would there have been a way for me to make spheres here too? I do not know. Okay, what do I want here? Do I want Chamber? Chamber would let me summon House this turn. This is a good play, actually. Hold up. I think this might catch him off guard. Because House has another effect. Search another Hospitality. So if I summon House first, every time a card returns from your field to your hand, House gets to pop a card. Are you going to summon my House? You are going to summon my House. What? Are you kidding me? You're actually going to try and steal my House? That sounds so funny. That messes up my entire play, doesn't it? Or can I just Shayu here? I think I have to Shayu that. Because I want to pop all of his stuff. But maybe he's got a reason for doing that. I think we gotta allow it. That's unfortunate. I don't want to allow that one because I needed the House. It was pretty much the the whole point of my play here, but I feel like he's trying to bait the negate. He's playing Yosenju. I don't really know how Yosenju works. This could be problematic. I would like to use my Lightning Storm, but I don't see any way that we're gonna use Lightning Storm this duel. Because we just too consistently will have something on the field. He's making stuff. Okay, I think one of these can become an 11, if I read that correctly. I don't see a problem with that yet. Maybe I should see a problem with that. I'm not sure what he's gonna make. What's coming here? You could discard the... Wait, what? That didn't really seem like a good enough play. I think we want to save Chamber. Kitchen's probably going to get attacked. Oh, maybe I should have summoned this guy in defense mode. Doesn't matter a whole lot. We'll see if he wants to do 300 damage to me, or... Oh, he wants to use... Does this work? No, it's only dragons, so it won't work when Isna returns to the hand. What are you doing? Wait, that guy's a beast, so that doesn't matter either. Alright, so we'll activate Shayu. Don't want to chain that. I think it's parlor time. And then parlor's gonna send Tiding. Yeah, like I said, I don't see any way that we're gonna be able to use Lightning Storm this duel. He would have to literally like ruin my field. Now, do I want to try and summon House? Because if I summon House, then I could start popping stuff. I think that's what we want to do. So go ahead, put Kitchen back. And now we'll use Changeover. And we're gonna make House. And we're gonna use these two. Actually, we can use the dragon. But no one can summon the dragon from the graveyard except for Chamber, which is fine. It doesn't matter because I have Hospitality. I'm thinking too much about these plays. Because like anything that goes to the grave, I just bring it back or normal summon anyways. Okay, so now we summon Chamber. Use Chamber to get us our last Hospitality, or we could get Downtime right now. I think we'll just grab Downtime. And then I think we will go Battle Phase. We'll activate Parlor's effect. Summon the Red Dragon. And then we're gonna get popping. We'll pop House. And wait, can I summon the House now? Can I summon House with Chamber? Instead of Ernest? Yeah. Because it's my house. And then House is gonna get popping. Pop that guy. And now we got a negate. Oh, we're in the battle phase already. Don't mess that one up. And now we got lots of damage and a negate. Alright, that was a good one. Ever since I learned that House can pop, like, apparently didn't realize that. But now, like, I want all my plays to incorporate house popping everything. It's so good. Alright, so we won our 2 duels. We just gotta play a 3rd duel, which shouldn't be too awfully difficult. And we ranked up 100 extra gems there. Got 4 more of those. We might have enough of those at the end. We got 2 in the first duel. We had 1 to begin with, so we have 7 right now. If we got 3, it'd be enough. Oh, 3 more duels till platinum. That's exciting. I have such a high win rate right now. I think I've lost 3 duels in total. 2 of them were to Eldritch and 1 of them was to Exodia. I say that and we're about to lose this one. So he's going first. We can make Shayu on our turn as long as he doesn't have like an Exodia board. Exodia board, of course, being the general term. Not... Oh, it's Drytron. Oh no. Yeah, this is gonna be an Exodia board, probably. Being the general term for a board that is nearly impossible to win against. Therefore, if you set it up, you might as well have won with Exodia. Oh, jeez. I have no negates in my hand, and this Drytron is gonna do whatever the heck he wants. So that's terrible news. I don't actually know how Drytron works, is the other problem. All I know is that Herald of Ultimateness is going to negate everything. I don't even know what Ava does, but I know it's OP. You can banish 2 other from your field or graveyard and add the same number. Level 2 or lower light fairies with different names from you. That's so broken. It's ridiculous. And obviously, I think Ultimateness needs cards in your hand. Specifically, I think fairies to negate stuff. The more fairies he has, the more cards he can negate. Now, I don't know what... Okay, that was a synchro. Any monster sent from the hand or main deck to the graveyard is banished instead. When a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, you contribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do that and destroy that card, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add... Okay. So that sucks. Pretty badly. We can't activate... We can't do Parlor this turn, because Parlor would send to the graveyard and then it would be banished. So we need to do Chamber. Yeah, this is fine, this is fine. So we're gonna do Chamber. Hopefully he negates the Chamber. Because, I mean, I kind of need the Chamber, but at the same time, I can play around... I need his negate to go away. Ash Blossom. That sucks. I needed you to not do that. Okay, now life is bad. So, we're just gonna go battle phase. We'll activate Chamber, send her back to my hand. And how does Ash Blossom work? Oh, Ash Blossom was negated. Discard this card, negate that effect. I can't do anything about that. Okay, so I mean, we had to waste our battle phase this turn. But that's just what it is. Hopefully, now with the negate that we set up, because I think I can still activate Chamber. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to discard this card, The special summon Nurse. He has another negate. Are you serious? Hopefully, I mean, even a max C sucks. Oh my goodness. Send this and one other fairy to the graveyard. Negate the activation. Man, you're kidding me, huh? Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that during the battle phase, but it doesn't matter. Okay, well, hold up. I can still do something. And that's probably the right play, to at least have a monster on the field. Herald of Ultimateness could attack over it if I put it in defense, so I'm going to put it in attack. Well, he ended my play. He ruined everything. That was a lot of negates, but he used a lot of cards for that. I feel like he's got to be hurting after how many cards he used. We know he has Herald of Ultimateness, and we know he has the Ritual spell in his hand. Now, does that mean he can Ritual summon? I'm not sure, because I don't know how the Ritual spell works. I also don't know what this card does. What's happening? We can't negate that. I don't have any negates. I can pretend I have negates, but in reality... Okay, is that another one of the Ritual spell? I don't know. Honestly, I'm just letting Red Dragon scare him a little bit. I can't negate anything, but he doesn't know that I have Red Dragon in my hand, so... He probably just thinks I'm stupid and not negating anything. I don't know what you're doing. Tribute one other card. Okay, is he going for the XYZ? The rank 1 XYZ? I also don't know what that does, so... This guy doesn't seem to be the best Drytron player in the world. Because I'm pretty sure he should have set up a better field turn 1, but maybe I am stupid. Okay, I don't know what Mu Beta Fafnir does. You can use each of the following. This card, you can send one Drytron from your deck to your graveyard. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card while you control a machine ritual, you can detach one material. Okay, so if he controls a machine ritual card. Wait, is Herald of Ultimateness a machine? No. Okay, I mean, apparently he used the material of Mu Beta. Okay, how do you work, by the way? Your opponent would special summon or activate a spell or trap card or monster effect. You can send one fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the special summon or activation. If you do, destroy that card. What is he doing? This card, you can target one Drytron monster you control until the end of your opponent's turn, and if it does, add this card to your hand. Okay, okay. I don't know, can he ritual... This guy's turn never ends. I don't know what he's doing. Wait, was Ultimateness only special summons? Yeah, it's only special summons. Okay, I don't know what Relinquish Anima does. Target one face-up monster. We shouldn't have put it there. Card gains attack equal to the equipped monster. Ah, Jesus. That's not great. Okay, so how he could do this an unlimited number of times as long as he has monsters in his hand, right? Oh, jeez. So how do we win? I got no freaking clue at the moment. Hospitality. Alright, alright, alright. So the problem with using Nurse here is he's gonna negate the effect rather than negate the special summon. So do I go Parlor here instead? Alright. We're just gonna try and play through all of his negates, and it's probably not gonna work, but... If he has 2 negates, then I don't know what to do. He's allowing it? Why? Do I grab changeover here? Oh, I wanted to grab changeover, but now I'm like, maybe I don't want changeover. I think instead we get tidying. And then I activate hospitality. I don't know, can we act if he has 3 negates? I think it's impossible. Because I can't, I need him to not negate the effect of Parlor. And the problem is using Red Dragon to raise Parlor's attack does not make it strong enough to get over this Relinquished. Oh wait, this could be good. Could it? Oh, he doesn't have any more negates. Are we good? He seems to be out of negates. In which case... Okay, hold up. What dragons do we have? He stole Pinky, but if we kill this guy, then we get Pinky back. But that means I want to use the Parlor on the field? I don't want to use Nurse. Or do I want to use Nurse? Because I can get it back with Sheu next turn. And we'll just hope he doesn't have a negate for Sheu. Because he draws first. If he draws into... Hold up, we should be good here. We go battle. We activate, I think, Chamber because it's in defense mode. This will give us a monster that's big enough to get over the Relinquished. And kill the Ultimateness. And now we might actually win the game. Oh my god. Main phase 2. Do we activate for changeover, or do I just search spheres? I think I just search, or I summon spheres. We can get changeover another time. Put it here. Okay, we actually broke that board. It wasn't an Exodia board, obviously. But we broke it. And that's what really matters here. He was probably feeling really good about his field, and now it's gone. So this is an easy nurse play. And then nurse summons Parlor. And then Parlor searches Tiding. And then we're in a good spot before he can do anything in his turn to stop any of this stuff with another ultimateness or something like that. We're looking pretty decent. We got spheres to spin something back to the hand. But he gets to do this stuff every turn, huh? This is a real annoying, let me tell you. Honestly, I don't know what you do. Besides special summon. So... Ooh, you can add one ritual. Maybe I should stop that? I don't know what Natasha does. I think he's just... sure, just keep wasting your cards. Until something truly egregious is about to happen, I'm gonna allow it. I haven't read the guide on what to negate in Drytron, so... I'm just flying by the seat of my pants at the moment. Just hoping that I negate the right thing. Or a good enough thing. Okay, this is another Mu Beta Fafnir. That seems like a negatable offense. This card, you can send one... That doesn't seem good enough? But if I negate it, then he's got nothing on the field. I think that's good enough to negate, especially since I can still spin something with spheres. Because all of those Drytrons have already been used this turn. He might have one more in here that he can still use, but I don't think he can use any of those others again. Like, he still has Gamma. I think that can still be used. But everything else is a repeat. Oh, he's just done? Okie dokie then. Now we have called just what can I even summon here? I don't know, but I'm doing it. Oh, it summons from the hand as well. And that'll give me a hospitality. We also have hiding already. And we would like to get changeover. I think we'll just put another tiding. Or do I even need to do that? Can I summon a big one? I can. Do I need to do that right now? I guess I do. Because I kind of need Shayu on the field again. Summon the big red dragon. Oh, I can send the green dragon. Oh, wait. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have sent the kitchen, but it's whatever. So we're making Shayu. Do we use the parlor? The problem is I can special summon the parlor. I want the house to stay. Or not special summon, I can normal summon the parlor. So we make Shayu. Now we normal summon the parlor. Parlor can send Lorpar. And then we entered battle phase. We have Called by the Grave if he has anything in his graveyard that I didn't account for. And we should have plenty of damage. Plus a negate. Well, technically 2 negates if you count Called by the Grave. Give me this dude. And this is looking like lethal. Give me that guy. Well, we beat Drytron, and it seemed like an optimally built Drytron. Whether or not the player is optimal is a different story. But he had, like... Because Drytron is really expensive, right? Because you have to get... Oh, he's level 15. He's a... I mean, he's just gold. Probably this is the only deck that he has, because it's really expensive. You need to go into the Drytron pack, and you need to go into the fairy, ritual fairy pack with Diviner and all that nonsense in there. Those are... And he obviously had both. He had both engines. It looked to be complete, and then he had some of the Cyber Angels. I don't know if you can get 2. That means we have 10. But I don't know if those Cyber Angels are rare at all, if he just crafted them. But anyways, let's go open that stuff. Not solo. We'll open the packs. We will claim our Battle Pass rewards. That's not what I want. Again, I just want Croco Dragon. Okay, so we'll claim our Battle Pass rewards, then I'll show you what missions to claim and what missions to just leave there, even if they're completed. And some more UR Essence, some more SR Essence, gems. We're getting to the end of this thing. Alright, give me the missions. So, win a duel in ranked. You want to grab the 50. And you want to grab another 50. And then we want to grab the 30. And that's it. So these 2 down here will experiment after the patch comes out. These I do not want to grab. They are not worth enough, and they're just like, they're blocking you from getting that mission again, right? As long as I don't claim it, so don't accidentally hit this claim all rewards at once button. It might be annoying if you have to go through all your unlimited missions and see like what you got, but it'll probably be worth it because the difference is like, so think of this. I just claimed 50 plus 50 plus 30. That's 130. Obviously, you could do the spectate and the daily login no matter what. But 130. Now imagine on a day I got one of the 50s, one of the 20s, and one of the 10s. I think there's 3 of each of those, except there's only 2 50s and there's 1 30. But like there's 3 20s, 3 10s. I think. There might be 4 20s and only 2 10s. So the expected reward would be get maybe 150, get 120, and get 110. That gives you 80 gems at the end of the day. Whereas what I just did, I got 130. And if I get all the other missions in here as well that I don't claim, then I'm guaranteeing 130 every single day, which is 50 more than what about your expected reward would be otherwise. So I would definitely try and make use of that. We'll see if after the patch it's still usable, but it should be a good way to get some extra gems, or maybe they'll smart up and they won't. The problem is when people think of like a way to earn more gems or something, because there's not very many gems in this game. And so that's why people are trying to figure out little stupid things to get you extra gems. What they need to do is just refresh all of these missions every single day. They give you all 9 missions every day. None of this, you get 3 random missions baloney. You get all 9 every day. And therefore, then I can complete more of these in a day. I don't have to wait. I don't have to hold off on claiming some of these because they're just not worth it to claim when I could guaranteed get a better mission tomorrow again that I'll just do. So that's what they should do. That should be their fix, which in that case, then you just claim everything. And you don't have to do this stupid like roundabout way to get extra gems. That's how I think they should do it. Will they do that? I got no freaking idea. They could see it as like, oh, these people are exploiting, so we got to try and stop them. Or they could just be reasonable and realize that 150 gems per day is not that many gems. So just let us get 150 gems per day, or even more, if they make all of these missions daily and not just 3 random ones daily. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Exciting duel against Drytron. I think I played decently for what it's worth, for not really knowing what his deck was going to do. It seemed like maybe he didn't know exactly what his deck was going to do, so he did a lot of the plays, but didn't end up with the board state that he probably should have, I think. I feel like with the cards he had, he should have had a much better board afterwards, but it's whatever. Obviously, everyone is learning, including me. I learned a lot that game about Drytron and about like how to play my deck and how to try and bait out as many negates as possible, because I had to figure out a way to get at least 3 special summons in a single turn. Otherwise I wasn't gonna, or like 3 effect activations in a single turn, that would essentially get me a play, because if I didn't do that, then he could have just negated enough stuff, and then eventually I have no play and I have no cards on the field, and that sucks. Apparently I've been kicked from the game, but that's whatever. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed those duels. Hopefully you learned stuff too. Hopefully that gem stuff is still relevant by the time this comes out. And I'm excited for that Xyz event. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till the first day so we know the rules before I decide if I'm gonna build something. I do really want to build something. I know I don't have a lot of gems, but maybe I'll buy some gems and try and build an XYZ deck of some sort. Not sure which one I'm gonna build yet, but we'll see. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.